Is I really was Max trying to turn it, I was like, damn it, go! See, this is just normal stuff right here. When he
Breathe, honey. I can tell you're holding your breath. You're scared.
So there's two things. There's recovery and then there's rehab, right? So you just got to keep that in mind. And they're two different things, right? Recovery is not rehab. I don't want you to get confused on the two. Okay? You all right? Okay. So recovery is the ability for you to give your body the things it needs to heal. Gotcha? Mm-hmm. So recovery is not based upon like strength. It's not based upon, gaining range of motion. Recovery is about giving your body the things that it needs to heal, either after you do physical therapy or after you're injured. Does that make sense? Or after you work out? Not necessarily. So if you think about it like this, if I have a cup and my cup is full of water and I maximize what I do every day, I perform better with a full cup versus a half a cup. The recovery is the ability to keep the cup full.
Right.
Okay? Now once the cup is full, what you do after it's full comes from your ability to do rehab or training. So rehab is the training part at a lower level to get you back to that level you were before you were injured.
Okay.
But if you have nothing in your gas tank, if the cup is empty, then how can you perform?
Right.
Does that make sense?
And how's the rehab be effective?
Yeah, rehab be effective. So they go hand in hand, but I want people to understand they're two different things. Sure. If you want my honest opinion, I probably would do some rehab first, and then I would do recovery.
So go to your therapist first before he goes to CHIPS.
I would.
Okay. So don't go to CHIPS today?
I don't have a problem if you go in there. We're just going to do hyperbaric therapy, a little laser therapy, nothing, little red light, none of that 10 stuff, okay?
Not today.
Not today. Not today, please.
So game plan early on, range of motion, right?
Yes.
It's been a while since you've had that, so
right.
we wanna kind of get that neuromuscular brain to muscle connection back, right? So we take for granted how important that connection is. Right. So it's gonna be boring stuff. It is what it is.
Hey man, I'm ready for the road to recovery. So whatever. The last couple of years, man, arms been beat up and just haven't had the performances that I'm used to having. So this is a blessing in disguise for me having this bicep pop, because now I got everything else worked on. So it's cool. Like this. So yeah, these don't touch. That I've lost that range of motion from a long time ago. Like I can't hold up 3 fingers right-handed.
Let me try to bring it in. What do you
Don't feel anything. Do you think that's on the nerve related?
Anything that controls these 2 fingers is all the nerve.
Wow. So I might be able to hold up 3 fingers again one day.
Possibly.
That's crazy. Because I've had to hold up 3 fingers like this for like the last 10 years.
Okay. It's there.
Is it really?
Yeah, I mean you're moving it. Yeah, it's hard.
Wow. Okay. That's crazy. This is what's going to be difficult because this is supination. Yeah. My hands haven't. This week you'll have. I won't be able to move any further than
He turned him completely palmed up today, but he told him he would need a
help. Yeah, he had me like this and he turned it to me like this. But me trying to do it was like that. That's all I could get. I mean, that right there is the most it's been twisted other than what he twisted in. That was possible. How do you feel? Well, it actually feels. I feel pressure.
Yeah.
But like nothing uncomfortable. It's hard for me to let it. You want me to try?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel more pressure when I try. I feel like I almost have to engage my bicep to get it to twist, you know.
So not maximal effort at all. Just
What was crazy is I really was max trying to turn it. You know, I was like, damn it, go! You know, it was like, because I was trying to get it to where you had got it to go, but for me to do it, I have to like tense up and do all that. And I don't know how ideal that is. You know,
Is part of it also because his brain says, no, we don't do that?
so you may have that range. You probably do have the range. It's just for so long.
I mean, it just hasn't went like it just bone stopped it, but bam, you know. And my wrist doesn't go back past right here. That's my range of motion. I'm not sure what has stopped it, but over the years, that's as far as my wrist goes.
Where do you feel restricted, or where?
Oh, it just won't
right
go.
there.
It just you can't even push it back. Like I haven't been able to do a proper push-up in a decade because my wrist hasn't been back, so everything's on my knuckles, you know. And then my elbow wouldn't come back past here, so I couldn't even get into position because. So like it's incline bench because the limited range of motion could never touch my chest. Like it's about 6 inches.
Yeah.
Now hopefully that he's cleared this out, I will get that range of motion back to be able to do a full incline.
Go ahead and try.
That's pretty far. It almost felt like you're pulling me back. Like that nerve is pulling, like you push that tendon or whatever it is.
It's your carpal bone, so you probably just the way it worked out, and
So long.
it's just stiff. Isn't it?
So it can be loosened up.
Trying to see. How does this feel?
Feels fine. It does feel like it looks like he's going back further.
That would definitely help with your front rack position.
Oh my god. Many thrusters. Bent wrist press.
While we're here, we can do a little bit of active because I'm watching you.
Right.
And it's within a certain range. At home, use the other hand. Like, I definitely want you to do some of the supination.
So work on my supination and pronation, but with assisted from other hands.
Assistance from the other hand. Wrist stuff is fine. It's fine. This as well. But just anything like this or anything extending.
Oh, because extending is going to be the bicep too, right? Okay.
I'm gonna do a little stretching here.
Okay, yeah.
You nervous?
A little bit.
That's probably the most uncomfortable thing at home. What did he say as far as staying in the brace? What instructions?
Well, he didn't give me brace instructions. Cassie did, and she just said stay in the brace unless I'm showering.
Okay.
But he said in a week, open it back up some more. You know?
Yeah. Okay.
Breathe, honey. I can tell you're holding your breath. You're scared.
That's about where you're at in the sling.
It's exciting to me knowing that this thing's coming back a little further. So those little pops are fine, right?
Does it hurt?
No.
Which is so funny because you squat.
I just don't want to do anything that damages me, you know?
So I had no idea that we should still be using ice. Did you?
Like the inflammation and stuff like that, we probably start cycling heat also. But yeah.
So once the swelling inflammation goes down, I go ice, heat,
And-
ice.
Yeah. We can I'll just put ice back on today because we probably did a lot. But eventually you can cycle in.
Okay, yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
Yesterday we were doing some wrist flexion, you know, some gripping, and so he had me have something like this. I think it might even be lighter than this one. And I reached over to pick up the 3-pound dumbbell to do the cup with. He goes, no, not there yet.
Slow your roll.
Listen here, buddy.
So I like what he was talking about just a while ago when I was not videoing, but sometimes I'll just get so invested into the listening I forget to video. But you were talking about you were working Michael's left side because
Yeah.
there has been research that shows.
Yeah, benefit from working the non-affected side. You still get benefit, neuromuscular benefits, and even some maintenance of strength on the cervical side. So I think
The body's an amazing thing.
He
Isn't
liked
it crazy?
getting some.
Yeah, we were doing some rows with it yesterday. We was doing some pull downs.
With your left side.
Yeah, but at the same time, so I wouldn't move my right arm, but when I would get down to the pull down and squeeze back, I would squeeze back with my right side as well.
Because that's the scapula
Yeah.
and shoulder area. Okay. So you're fooling that bicep into thinking it's actually working.
Massive, I tell you. See, this is just normal stuff right here. When he told me to do this yesterday, I got all happy and stuff.
You're like, oh. Okay, so when he does that at home, it has like 100 pounds attached to it. We're not doing it.
Just squeezing and cupping right here.
Those are bottom. There we go. How do you feel?
It's awkward trying to hold on to it like that, but I have it. Do I have the full weight of it, or are you still holding some?
Grip and loading on that forearm. That's pretty good.
So how important is pinky strength, Michael, in arm wrestling?
Well, if you want to force somebody, supinate them into a hook, it's all about this contention.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that pinky is where you apply on the back of your wrist is force down that pressure. You know? So these fingers, these used to always feel tingling, and they're starting to feel normal. Like, because I haven't had normal in so long, right? But I don't, like I have feeling in them.
Good.
Like there's a tiny, like when I rub my palm like that with my fingertips, a little bit of tingling in the fingertip still. But used to, the whole bottom fingers are numb, from fingertip to knuckle.
That's impressive.
Yeah, so it feels like there's something. Yeah.